welcome to today's video. In today's video, it's all about facial toner, anti-aging facial toner. I'm going to show you how you could whip up an anti-aging facial toner at home using simple ingredients. This is a very effective facial toner which will help to hydrate the skin. It will help to refresh the skin. It also will help to boost the collagen production in the skin, and it will help you to get rid of wrinkles and fine lines. So if you're looking for a wonderful natural anti-aging homemade facial toner, come with me to the kitchen and I'll show you how to whip this up in minutes. Now for this recipe, you're going to need a pot, you're going to need some bowls, you are going to need a strainer, and you're also going to need a blender. Now to make our facial toner, our first ingredient is cucumber, and I'm going to be using a fresh cucumber. Cucumber helps to cool the skin. It also helps to hydrate the skin, a perfect ingredient for boosting collagen production and to have your skin feeling refreshed. Now I'm only going to use a half of a large cucumber, and I'm going to chop the cucumber for easier blending. So I'm just going to chop in small pieces. Now cucumber is great for the skin in so many different ways. It helps to rejuvenate the skin. It helps to treat open pores. It also helps to reduce dark under eye circles. It also helps to get rid of sunburn. It helps to boost collagen production in the skin, and it definitely will leave your skin just feeling refreshed. So now that we have the cucumber chopped, we are going to blend. Now do not add any water to this cucumber, just blend as is. And now we are just going to pour this out and we're going to strain. We're extracting the juice. So here is our cucumber juice. Now we're going to put this to the side. Now take a look, this is the fresh cucumber juice, and now we're going to put this to the side and move on to the next ingredient. And this is Star Anise. I personally like to use this for my skin tightening anti-aging facial toner. They help to tighten the skin, they help to firm the skin, and they also help to boost the collagen production in the skin. Now to prepare the Star Anise, you're going to need a pot, so you're going to have to boil the Star Anise. So here I have about a quarter cup of Star Anise, and we're going to boil this for about 10 to 15 minutes or so. So what we're going to do, we are going to pour some water and pour about 2 cups, and that's good. And we're going to place this on the stove to boil for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at our next ingredient, and our next ingredient is rose, and this is dried rose petal. Look at it up close. Another wonderful ingredient to hydrate the skin. Perfect for a facial toner. It's refreshing. It smells good. If you have large pores, these are great to use on the large pores. So what we're going to do, we're going to use about a quarter cup of the dried rose petal. What we're going to be doing with the dried rose petal, we are actually going to brew the dried rose petal. So now I'm going to go back and get the Star Anise. Now guys, here we have the Star Anise boiled right from the stove, very hot. So what we're going to do while it's still very hot, take a look. We're going to pour our dried rose petal in. We're going to give it a stir, since we're going to be putting it aside to brew. We're not boiling the rose petals, we are simply brewing the rose petal in hot water. So Star Anise and rose petal, and once this is done, you're going to put this away to cool for about an hour or 2. Now take a look guys, this is our Star Anise and rose petal, and this has been boiled and cool, and now we are going to strain. Just strain. And take a look at this. Here we have it. Boiled, strain, and cool. So what we're going to do next with this, we are going to put this together along with the cucumber juice, and we're going to introduce another ingredient. Here I have some vegetable glycerine, and I'm going to use the vegetable glycerine as a moisturizer and also as a preservative. Now here I have a glass jar, and this is what I'm storing my toner in. However, a spray bottle is always great for this recipe. Alright, so I'm going to pour a half a cup. So half a cup rose water facial toner, and I'm going to use a quarter cup of the cucumber juice. So I'm just going to pour it in, and this is about right, and I'm just going to pour it in, and then I'm going to give it a stir. So now we have our Star Anise, rose, and cucumber. Now guys, take a look at our next ingredient, and this is aloe vera gel. This is the store-bought. However, if you have fresh aloe vera, you can use it in this recipe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of the aloe vera gel. Pour that in. We're gonna add it to our mixture. And my next ingredient is vegetable glycerine, moisturizing, hydrating, and this is also gonna act as a preservative. And I'm using the same amount, 2 teaspoons of the vegetable glycerine. Pour that in the mix. Give it a stir. Now guys, you can actually stop here if you want to. However, we're gonna kick this up a notch, and here's an optional ingredient, which is some witch hazel, wonderful estrogen for the skin. So what I'm gonna do, and here is an optional ingredient, which is witch hazel, wonderful estrogen toner, you name it, for the skin. You do not have to use it, but if you have it, why not? And I'm going to pour about 2 teaspoons of the witch hazel in this mixture also, and then I'm going to blend. And take a look, here it is. Here we have our anti-aging, skin tightening, skin firming, hydrating facial toner. Now this is not yet ready. What I like to do with this facial toner, I like to keep it in the refrigerator for about 2 days or so before I use it. Just let it chill. Now the fact that we had all those other ingredients such as the witch hazel and the vegetable glycerine, you can keep this in your refrigerator for at least 10 days or longer. Now guys, another way to get the best from this is that you can choose to freeze it in an ice cube, and whenever you're ready, you just take one out and use on your face. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and then, you know, a day or so, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to use this facial toner on your skin for best result. So here we have our facial toner, and take a look at this. Nice and cool. Now what you can do with this, you could put some in a spray bottle for easier application. Okay, now each time you use your facial toner, you want to make sure to give it a stir. Now guys, before you apply your facial toner is applied to clean skin. So you're gonna wash your face, exfoliate, do whatever you normally do with your face. Just make sure your face is clean, and then you're gonna pat dry your skin, and the next step is the facial toner. You apply your facial toner before moisturizer, before serum, just clean skin. The first thing you apply to your skin after you finish washing it is the facial toner. Now there are many ways to apply the facial toner. You can choose to use cotton pads, or you can choose to just spritz it on your face, or you can even choose to use your hands to apply it. Now take a look at what I am going to be doing today. I'm going to use a cotton pad to apply my facial toner. Now at this stage, if you have a spray bottle, just spray the toner on the cotton pad or just spritz it on your face. I'm just gonna dip my cotton pad in. And what you're gonna do, you are gonna take your cotton pad and you're gonna apply the facial toner to your skin. This is an anti-aging facial toner, so I like to press this in the skin. So just press it so that the pores can just drink up this wonderful toner. And this anti-aging facial toner is good for the neck and décolleté also. So don't be afraid to go down on the neck and décolleté. Now once you are done with that, oh, this is so amazing. It's so refreshing. I like to sit with the facial toner on my skin and let it dry, preferably hair dry. So just sit around for a minute or two and the toner will be dried. Now once the toner is dried, then you can move on to applying your facial serum, your facial moisturizer, and any facial oil that you're going to use. When do you use your facial toner? You use your facial toner AM and PM. Whenever you wash your face, you use your, ooh, I'm feeling this one tightening. This is a really true tightening facial toner, guys. I can feel this tightening on my skin. No joke. You really need to try this one. It is amazing. This is my personal facial toner that I personally make for myself. Sometimes I switch out the rose bud and I use lavender instead to give it a total different fragrance. You can also choose to tip a little lavender essential oil or a little rose essential oil in it to just add fragrance to it. You can also choose to freeze this, put it in some ice cube, and you just take an ice cube out whenever you're ready for it. Amazing, amazing, amazing result. Okay, so